Welcome, Sagittarius. May 2014. You know, I forget who it was that said it. Necessity is the mother of invention. And that became clear to me tonight, not just because it's a theme for you throughout the coming month, but, we've had a bit of a problem here with noise. Every day we were trying to film and there was like airplanes going overhead. So we had to think of a way to get the videos done without the noise. So we started filming very late, so it's just after midnight now. And of course we don't have as many planes going overhead. And really for you this month we see a very powerful shift of energies to that area, which endows you with the ability to come up with new solutions. And so you too have the opportunity with some of the very powerful transits that are happening now to take the situation you're in and apply a bit of ingenuity to the circumstance to improve the outcomes. Now we see the 6th house of your horoscope is very, very strongly activated now. I spoke about that last month. So what we see here is this very powerful transit of the nodes or the karmic points out of this area of work, out of this area of health, and it's really problematic generally for the person when you've got the nodes there. This has moved now into the area of relationships. So your relationships now give you the opportunity to invent or create whole new ways of dealing with the problems that have been at hand. Now this requires creativity on your part, Sagittarius, if you're going to solve the problems that you have in the relationships that are before you. And that you can do. We see, for example, on the 9th of May, Mercury moving into your sign of relationships, marriage. A very, very communicative planet. It's not without its challenges there. We see, for example, right angles to Neptune on the 11th of May. We've got the right angle to the career sector on the 9th. So that whole first week into the beginning of the second week is still beset with some challenges, but this is why you have those challenges, to help you come up with new ideas, of a variety of new approaches to relationship. Necessity is the mother of invention. We also see, fortunately, after the 16th, a really nice pattern of Mercury in favourable aspects to Venus, to Uranus, and then again to the Sun, all the way up to the 19th of May. So whilst you've had that challenge in the first week or two, straight after that you're going to see an opening out of those energies and the ability to make your communication work for you. But only, as I said, if you're prepared to try something a little bit different. Don't use the same old techniques, and don't come across parrot fashion. You need to step out on a limb here and allow that creativity to determine the outcome of your relationships, personal or otherwise, but mainly personal from what I can see here. The Sun also moves to your relationship sector after the 21st of May. So this is a time for you to really shine in relationships and to bring out the best in your existing relationships or new partnerships that you're looking at forming at that time. And that's also fortified by Jupiter and Saturn shown in a very perfect triangular aspect on the 25th of May. One of the other interesting factors in your horoscope here, Sagittarius, is the combined influence of Venus and Uranus. I mentioned that aspect. This is one that gives you the opportunity to really try some new stuff in relationships, to try new people, to extend your social circumstances beyond the existing habitual type of people that you've been with. That's sometimes hard to do because, of course, if you're looking for something that's different, that's going to demand that you react differently. Again, necessity is the mother of invention, and this is an opportunity for you to possibly reinvent yourself. You see, on the 28th, we also have a very nice aspect between Mercury and Venus. So when we see these sorts of aspects, especially again in the 7th house and the 5th house of the horoscope, it tells us that your presentation is impeccable. So your dress sense will be good. the colours you use in your makeup, your hairstyle, the fragrances that you use, all of these things are what we call non-verbal cues, or patterns of communication that are not non-verbal. And you can use a lot of that stuff to your advantage around this time. That's the very end of the month. Note also that the position of Venus moving quickly moves to your 6th house on the 29th. Mercury moves to the 8th house. These are not such good houses. So just as quickly as you have all of this great fashion sense and social awareness, that could be scattered very, very quickly with the transit of these planets moving to these sectors in the last couple of days of the month. So you need to keep it together, and you need to understand that you require a bit of tenacity. If you start something, you've got to finish it. Because once you set that standard, looking so good, coming across so well, you can't very well, become lazy, can you? The last transit that we see there are very strong, physically energetic transits. We've got Sun there to Mars, so this is a dynamic aspect for you to really step up your exercise program. And Venus in the 6th, this is a segment of service. So using that strength in the service of other people, particularly the ones you love, effacing yourself a little bit, and thinking about others first seems to be the very last note that we get here in the month of May for you. Good luck till I see you next month, and of course don't forget to join me at astrology.com.au for your daily, monthly and yearly forecasts in focus. Take care now. Bye-bye.